Yeah. Hey Ryan, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, I was just hanging at the park with my Russian friends, and we were talking about our experiences here in Kirov and life in America. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good talk. I definitely wasn't left feeling indifferent. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll tell you about it. Why don't you come on by later? I'll tell you all about it. It was a great time. Yeah, okay. All right, see you soon. Bye.
What made you interested in Russia?
Well, we all learned about this language program back in January, and as soon as we saw Russia was one of the countries, none of us were left feeling indifferent. We knew that was where we wanted to go. And basically, we've learned about Russia some in school, and this was our chance to experience it for real. And we all love Russia.
Or what do you do in Kirov?
Also, we just want to experience the culture of Russia. The culture of Russia is very different from that of America. And, we want to meet new people, learn new things. We really just want to go home not feeling indifferent. Well, we want to have a really good time and meet a lot of new friends and new people. And we want to go home feeling not indifferent.
How long have you been in Kirov?
We have been in Kirov for about 3 weeks now, and we'll be here through mid-August.
So where do you live in Kirov?
We all live with host families all around the city, mainly in apartments, in large apartment buildings.
What are impressions of Kirov?
Well, we've all started our experiences here in Kirov with our families, which have been really great. And then soon we met a lot of Russian students and made a lot of friends, gone for walks in a lot of the parks, hung out with our friends, gone to the movies. Our experiences in general just haven't left us feeling indifferent. It's been a great time. Our families have been nice, our friends have been nice, we love class, the town's great, and all great time.
What do you think about our town? Are there any interesting things in Kirov?
Well, I really like how people walk everywhere, and you can generally see many people out on the streets. That's cool. And the streets are another thing. That's something quite interesting to us. We haven't really experienced anything like that. Of course, the monuments and all the historical things are sweet. It's really cool for us to see the history of Kirov. I like all the churches and the parks and the people too. They're very friendly and eager to make friends with us, so that's great.
Have you seen any monuments and sculptures in Kirov?
We've seen a lot of monuments and places in Kirov. We've seen the Afghanistan-Chechnya Monument Memorial, the World War II Memorial. We've seen the local history museum. We're going to see the art museum. We've seen St. Tryphon's Cathedral and Alexandrovsky Park. So, do you get a lot of visitors to Kirov?
In fact, we often have visitors from other countries, usually from the USA, Ireland, England, Italy. I can't say we have lots of them, but we have opportunity to practice our English talking to them sometimes.
Очень интересно.
So, Christina, what are your impressions of Americans?
You are very friendly. It's easy to deal with you. It's interesting to talk to you.
Are we different from what you expected?
Oh, I think you have a good sense of humor. You're very communicative. On the whole, you're quite the usual guys, so I don't see much difference between you and us Russians.
Have you met any Americans before?
Yes, of course. I've met Americans and Englishmen. They sometimes come to our English classes and we talk to them.
How do Russians differ from Americans?
We're actually more similar than you might expect, I think. We're interested in a lot of the same things, whether it's the movies. I saw Transformers 2 the other day. The music is pretty similar, and even fashion. Our schools are a little bit different, but I feel like we do many of the same things. And one thing I've particularly noticed about Russian culture is that after all of the music, and especially the dancing and excitement and that sort of thing, no one can leave here feeling indifferent. So, how long have you studied English?
I've studied English for 8 years because I want to combine English with my future job.
So, how long do people usually study English in school?
Nowadays, students start learning English when they are in the first or second grade. So they study it for 9 or 10 years.
So, what languages do you learn in school aside from English?
You see, in some schools they study German or French. Besides, there are some schools in Kirov. There you can learn Arabic, Spanish, some Oriental language.
What other languages can you speak?
Personally, I can speak a few languages, but we speak many different languages as a group. We speak Italian, French, Spanish, German, Latin. Russian, a little bit of Russian, Arabic, Polish, and I think that's about it.
What are your favorite holidays?
People in the States celebrate many holidays. The most popular, my favorites, are July 4th, which is our Independence Day, Halloween, where we dress up in costumes, and Thanksgiving, where we eat lots of turkey. We also celebrate New Year's, just like you do here. People also celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, and Kwanzaa, which can be combined into one big holiday called Christmas Kwanzaa, which leaves no one feeling indifferent. What are your favorite holidays?
There are so many holidays in Russia. The major ones, New Year's, Women's Day, Victory Day, Christmas, Easter, and so on.
Oh, nice.
So, do you know anything about our holidays?
Well, we don't know very much, but we know that New Year's is very celebrated here and that it's a very big deal. Also, since we've been here, we've celebrated a few holidays like Family Day and Youth Day. So, Andre, what kind of foods do you eat on your holidays?
As for me, I eat salads, plum cakes with honey, fresh chicken, fruit, of course.
Have you eaten any Russian traditional food? You do like them? Yeah, we've had the chance to eat a lot of Russian food. We've tried a lot of blini. They're really good. And borscht, of course. We eat a lot of borscht, and I, for one, am never left indifferent because it's just so good. And we've tried a lot of Russian salads and lots of food with sour cream, which seems to be a very Russian topping.
Can you tell us about fast food? Do Americans really like it very much?
Yes, well, I get the impression that there's some misunderstandings about fast food in America. It's actually really good. Basically, there's so much diversity among fast foods that you can try, nobody's left feeling indifferent out there. There is chicken, such as Chick-fil-A, one of my personal favorites, and I'm very passionate about that. There's Mexican food, people consider this really hot. And there is, of course, the traditional pizza and hamburger places, cheeseburgers. You have so many options that it's just great. So, what are your favorite hobbies?
So I like music, books, movies. I play the guitar and harmonica, but not very well. So besides, I'm interested in economics.
I like music too, sports and parkour. I do sports with my friends.
I like parkour and dance tectonic.
I like music and dancing. Besides, I play the guitar and the piano.
So tell us about your hobbies, please.
Okay, well, we play sports, we dance, sometimes Brazilian dancing, and we act in plays, and we read books and we listen to music. What kind of music do you like?
Oh, so I like rock music, especially Bob Dylan, The White Stripes, The Strokes, The Killers, Nirvana, and many others.
What kind of music do you listen to in America?
Americans have a very eclectic taste in music. We like many different artists that are some are relatively indifferent from what the Russians like. Americans like rock music, rap music, techno, and even some of us like American folk music and country. What sports do Russians enjoy playing?
Oh, we like many other sports. So for me, I like soccer and snowboarding. I often go snowboarding to Kazan, the capital city of Tatarstan. There is a good place for snowboarding there.
What sports are popular in America?
Well, you know, in America, we like all kinds of sports. Anything that we can go out and play and come off the field not feeling indifferent. Like American football, basketball, soccer, hockey, rock climbing, track, everything you can imagine. What kind of films do you enjoy watching?
So I like dramas, horror films, science fiction. My favorite movies are Fight Club, Rosemary's Baby, The Shining, and 99 Francs.
I prefer science fiction films and actions like Transporter, Fast and Furious, and Transformers, and many others.
What do you do in our town in your free time?
You know, we like to just keep it real, even if it's just chilling back at the Dome. We like hanging out with friends, even, cruising the streets and the sidewalks riddled with potholes. That's fun. We like to ride low in the autobus, just go on long walks with our friends. And also around Kirov we've seen museums and plenty of cafes, lots of parks, and and all that sort of thing. Definitely the Kino is a fave, and basically lots of sweet things to do around Kirov. What do you like to do with your friends for fun?
I like doing many things. For example, playing sports like soccer and volleyball, go to the movies.
So how do you spend your summer vacation?
Some people stay in town or go abroad to Turkey, Asia, Europe and other countries.
Do you have a dacha?
Yes, I do. It's not far from Kirov.
Ask him how he feels. How do you feel?
Dave, are you feeling indifferent?
Ask him if he feels it.
I can't hear you.
Do you like traveling? What other countries have you been to?
Yes, of course we love traveling. We've been a lot of places actually. That's why we're here, because we like to travel. We've been to France with the Eiffel Tower, Canada with its maple syrup, Italy and Rome and the Vatican City, Brazil with its passionate dancing, Japan, and China and Egypt, yes.
Where else would you like to go?
Well, we all have different places where we like to go. Some of us would like to go to South America, all different countries there, some to Africa, but our favorite countries that we'd like to visit are Germany, Italy, China, Japan, Korea, and many places in the Middle East like the clubs in Dubai and Egypt, as well as the rest of Eastern Europe. Maxime, where in Russia have you traveled?
I've been to St. Petersburg and Kazan. Besides, I've traveled to Turkey, Egypt, and many other countries. What's the weather like in your country?
Well, just like in Russia, the weather in the United States is very unpredictable. It changes a lot from day to day. Is the weather here always so changeable and unpredictable?
The weather is changeable. One day it is hot and dry. The next day it is cold and rainy.
Does it snow here much?
It snows a lot in winter. It's very beautiful in the forest when all trees are covered with snow, especially when sun shines. What are your plans for the future?
Well, just as we came from all the different states in America, we're going our own ways when we get back. And some of us are wrapping up high school, others are going to universities. And as far as our futures, many of us want to use Russian language in some way for our career. Some of us are interested in international relations and helping our government connect with other governments, even Russia. Well, one thing is for certain, and that is, I think we all see Russia in our destiny. So, can you tell us a little about your plans for the future?
So I like the UK and I'd like to go to an English university after leaving school. That's why I'm studying English hard.